Woo! Son, and I'm super late. God damn. Woo! I'll tell you what, man. This goddamn studying and talking to good people, man, can just. I'll tell you, man. Sometimes I got some pretty damn good friends who are super fucking interesting, man. How are you doing out there in party land? Party people. Shit. I do apologize. If you're in here with me, give me a damn woo and a hello. Oh, man. My bad. I'm like an hour and a half late. Man, I was on CP time than a motherfucker. Whew. Man. How y'all doing tonight? What's up, everybody? We're going to get into the topic in a minute or two. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Ah, I know it's a little later than what we usually do, but guess what? The show goes on. The beat goes on. Shit. Ain't nobody stopping this motherfucker. Excuse me. Let y'all hear a little good sounds for a minute while I get some shit ready. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, I apologize for being so late. May not get the greatest of ratings on this one, but we're not here just for the ratings, are we? I am the officer of the goddamn law, the Black Superman, the Suntan Superman, and also the God of War. Charles L. Faulkner Jr. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will just make this quick since we don't have too many people watching. If the viewership goes up a little bit, we might stay longer. But there's some subject matter I gotta talk about today. And I might do a part 2 of this, for everybody tomorrow. Take a puff of that fine cigar made by Timeless Supreme, made by Nat Sherman. I do really believe that how you present yourself is what you're telling the world what your mate deserves. If you're an overweight, disrespectful, disingenuous, curmudgeonous man or woman, you don't have respect for that individual you're with. And you're lucky to probably be with them. I don't know what's up with the world today, but everybody expects you to give them your ass to kiss. That's not how it goes in today's or any society. You must start out with your best. You must start out to be your brightest. You cannot expect people to go out of their way and protect you and promote you when you, my friend, are poorly doing anything to keep yourself active and attractive. There's no freaking reason why you shouldn't be the best of what you can be. No reason why. Hmm. I believe that whatever you put in the universe is what you're really going to receive. You shouldn't complain about what type of person you're going after, what type of person you should be learning to be. You should really be improving yourself to get the best of yourself. For some odd reason, we believe that we could show up half-ass. Oh yeah, Art, it's a late night one, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We believe that we should give people half-ass effort and expect $1 million results. And I'm studying for the oral test because I passed the written again. So, talking to one of my coworkers, a dear friend of mine, and she and I was like brainstorming. For some odd reason, we don't particularly care on how people perceive us, how great we put ourselves out there. We want people to, what's up, Tyrone Church? Woo! We want to come at this take me as I am bullshit instead of putting forth an effort. Notice you never heard Officer Falk one time said that you had to get to a certain size. Have I ever said you need to lose some weight? Yes. I never said what particular size because all of our bodies are different. I will tell you to be healthy. I will tell you to become the best version of you. Try to put some muscle on. Try to get your wind up. Some healthy endeavors. Become a smart, cultured man or woman. Have some etiquette. See, I had people upset with me because I told them they don't have any etiquette. They don't have any manners. But yet, it's cool to bullshit me with your poor treatment and disrespect. But when I call you out on it, you want to be upset. My reaction is, fuck you. I know where I stand. I know how I should be treated. If you're not going to treat me as such, then fuck you. I think a lot of men and women out there need to learn those magical words of fuck you. Stop settling for less. Stop being less so you don't have to settle for less. I had a female friend who says, well, you shouldn't get with none of those fit chicks because they may become arrogant or cocky. Most fit chicks actually have the most pleasant personalities. Most fit chicks actually look like rays of sunshine and act like it. It's those fat, curmudgeonous motherfuckers who tend to be the negative Nancy's. Same thing for some guys. But see, we're not allowed to call women fat. We still carry that for men, though. But if you're going to excuse me for being an honest man, I got to call it the way I see it. I need to be honest, not just to you, but to me. When you talk about women don't like submission, well, women need to actually do something other than bullshit. You would actually get a lot more from being submissive. You teach yourselves out of what a great man can be, out of trying to hold to these feministic ideology and ideals, which benefits nobody. I'm sorry. I can't be that motherfucker who's unhappily married. And you know what? I'll say it. The reason why some of you out there are still married because you know you can't get anybody else. You want men out there to take you as you are, but you wouldn't take him as he is if he was broke or homeless. So why can we take you as fat and angry? We didn't do shit to you. So just like I would tell a woman, why are you messing with a bum? So you think I'm not going to tell that to the men? I don't think that's very fair. I think that's a little bit on the fucked up side. If you really think about it. Ain't nobody trying to date no Lizzo built bitch that's worth his fucking shit. Well, that's not fair. What if we have you make all these excuses? Well, you got places like YouTube. Planet Fitness starts off with $10. But at the same time, if I'm fair to the women and fair to the men, why do you think I'm going to let you get away with saying some bullshit like this? Because women don't believe in submission. Well, guess what? The men don't believe in you. Why would I be the leader of a fucking kingdom where I'm only a figurehead? It ain't being negative, it's being truthful. Well, a lot of times if we listen to the men, no, just admit that you're a poor picker of men. Hey, Miss Melanie, how you doing, love? See, my thing is to catch the best possible mate, you must be at your most pristine. I've seen very beautiful women who got more bodies than Tyson has knockouts, who got more bodies than Arlington National Cemetery. That ain't cute. I've seen dudes who won't even get off their fucking couch to work. It's not cute. But then you wonder why mating and dating is such bullshit. It's such a phony business. See, I'm going to do a fair amount of cussing today because I never expected to get over 1,000 subs, but I thank you all. If I get over 5,000 subs from my language and my controversial subject matter, so be it. We got real motherfuckers here anyway, and that's how I like to keep it. See, I live off a rule, and notice I keep repeating the same things. To thine own self be true. The Faulkner man for 2 whole days was in great upper back and neck pain to the point where I couldn't even turn my neck to the right side. All right. I'm watching the Ravens game, but I can't even move. I had to go to my trusted chiropractor. It might have been painful, but he got me right, and I'm going back later this week. I had to be truthful about it. It was something beyond my comprehension, and I had to submit to a higher set of knowledge in that field. What the fuck is wrong with that? Nothing. But I hear so many people silly looking at a minute. Oh no, you look great, girl. You look great. But I had to bow down to somebody's superior knowledge to get an understanding of a problem I couldn't take care. And there's no shame in it. You got so many people in fitness land. You got so many people who has over 1 million subs, if not more, off of just fitness alone on YouTube. You could go to eBay or Amazon, buy some weights, buy a weight bench, buy some resistance bands, go to the damn park and sweat it out. You could actually go and pay somebody to teach you some etiquette classes. Where does the salad and dinner fork go? But I'm tired of this fucking shit. Because you think this person doesn't deserve that. Guess what? You let yourself fucking go. You became surly. You became upset because life ain't what you thought it was supposed to be. It ain't peaches and fucking cream, sunshine. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing in life's going to be easy. Hell, for some of us, breathing is difficult. You're not even promised your next breath, okay? But you got the audacity to say men and women get to be treated a certain way. No. Why don't you improve you? I have black women who are my subscribers who are fit or trying to at least get fit. Same thing with the men who are intellectual and trying to get even more so to give them a better place in life. Oh yeah, you got to take care of you, Miss Melanie. That's for facts. See, people make too many damn excuses. Too many damn excuses. I'm one who does not do such. If I fucked up, I'll tell you. There's a reason why I've been in this business as long as I have when it came to law enforcement. Because I have something that's called integrity. And integrity rules the world. When you give your word, be a man or woman of it. See, too many of us take the easy way out, expecting the world to pity us. I don't want your goddamn pity. I want your fucking respect. Oh, my husband does this. Well, guess what? 9 times out of 10, if your husband, why don't you look the best for your husband? Well, I had all these babies. I see white women all the time with a damn stroller. It's scaring me that I live in a black neighborhood. I see white people jog on a goddamn stroller. Get fit. I say the same damn thing to dudes. Get fit. Live longer. I have to work out. I love liquor and I love cigars. So I gotta work out. I gotta counteract what the fuck I'm doing. Well, you gotta understand something. It's hard. And so are dicks eventually. I'm sorry. I'm not into this whole, oh, pity on me. No. Be the best goddamn version you can be. What's the old saying? All that you can be? The old army? Be all the fuck you can be. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you dearly that you will see greater results. What's up, crew? I promise you, you'll see greater results by bettering yourself first. Well, I can't see. Sometimes you got to rise above stupid shit. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you actually got to see and envision your dreams, your goals, even when the world doesn't believe you. You got to be your own cheerleader. What happens? Well, but I don't know about that. It's so hard. So what? It's gonna get even harder. It's gonna get even nastier. You're gonna get them people who are just not gonna believe in you. Oh, we going in tonight. I don't give a damn if I got 1 or 5,000 people listening. I'm tired of people making excuses for bullshit. Tired of it. To be great, you got to give up something. You got to give up something of equal and usually greater value. Let me see what Mella said. I had a jogging stroller, and my black friends made fun of me of accusations of trying to act white folks. Currently, their overall health is unfit compared to mine. Exactly. Exactly. See, people make fun of greatness because they're jealous of it. Jealousy is three sons of bitches and twice the motherfucker. Okay? There's a reason why human beings tend to turn on the greatest of all times. You know why? When Muhammad Ali was boxing in his prime, people didn't like him because he could talk shit and you couldn't beat his ass. You couldn't outdo him. You couldn't outrush him. I've told women all the time, if you got yourself in shape, nobody said you got to be a size 4. Just be in shape. I didn't put a particular number or a particular weight, depending on your weight, your height, and your weight. You may carry it better, but it better be tighter. There you go. Beauty is pain, as Miss Melanie said. Pain is sacrifice, but obedience is greater than sacrifice. Trust me. I've always said this to women when they give me the bullshit argument of submission. You get a lot out of a man being feminine, being in shape, and being fun loving. There's no reason why. If somebody told me, hey, Charles, you're losing it, guess what the fuck I'm going to do? You're going to see me curling them goddamn 60s. You're going to see me doing sit ups. You're going to see me do whatever the fuck I need to do to get it right. It's hard. You goddamn right it's hard. You damn right it's hard. But I don't think I should do this. I don't think I should have to get the fuck up to go to work tomorrow. But I have to. What's up, Dave Tell? I don't think that I should have to fucking teach a bunch of people or talk to a bunch of people. But it's done. But you know what's funny? If you had a bunch of white folks doing it, they would soak up this information and pay for it. Trust me, we'll get to the link in a second. See, the one thing I noticed with black people, even the men, sometimes especially the men, it took my best friend till he started seeing results and saying, you know what, I don't want to die early. I want to live to see generations. And he lost weight. He lost about 30 to 50 pounds. He may still be three, but he's a much healthier 300 pounder than being 350. There ain't no damn reason why you can't be the best presentation to another person. Whew, thank you, Mella. I'm tired of half-ass bullshit because the day they promote me, and they will, I gotta come correct and I gotta look even better than my subordinates. How the fuck can I tell them to be in physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional shape if I'm a fucking wreck? No sense doesn't make, and that certainly, folks, does not compute. See, I know a lot of people don't want to curse anymore on their streams, but we're late night and we are the kings and queens of late night, and I say fuck it. If I have to talk to my son and tell him to be the best you can be, try your hardest, I'd rather accept a C who tries their hardest than an easy A, because you put something into that. You put your whole life and you put a piece of your soul into that. Well, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Because you appreciate the goddamn journey. It changes you forever. It makes a man or woman out of you. Everybody respects the grind. When you going through that little trench, when you late night studying, which is one of the reasons why we came on a little late. You know, comparing notes with my coworker, because you know what? We promised each other we getting fucking promoted. There is no surrender. There is no retreat. There is no backstep. And Lord knows there is no mercy in this dojo. When you hold yourself to a standard, that's when people start to hate you the most. But y'all don't hear me though, do you? Tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. Tell me if I'm motherfucking wrong. When you hold yourself to a standard, that's when people hate on you the most. You know why? Because you stand for something. You don't let every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every Jane, Margaret, and fucking Tiffany come past your way. You become disciplined. You become the unbreakable wall. You become the goddamn Rock of Gibraltar. You become the Colossus and the Juggernaut all in one. Unmovable, unshakable, undeniable, invincible, undefeated. See, the problem with this shit is that we in a society of people who are just plain and simple fucking weak. There is no struggle without strength. There is no authority without accountability. There is no respect without responsibility. No way in fucking hell I could call myself a supervisor one day and expect the best out of people if I'm not bringing twice as hard than what the fuck I asked for. Sergeant Faulkner, you're going to see the best goddamn squad Baltimore City has ever seen. I'm going to promote my people to be in the best shape. I'm going to weekly speak to them. Get yourself right. Get yourself checked out. If you haven't been to the doctors in the last 6 months, do so. If you're going through some serious issues, talk to me. We'll go to health and wellness. We'll get you talking to somebody in the psychiatric field. Why? Because who do you think needs the fucking help the most? The people who take on your iniquities, your sins, your fucking fears, and somehow they got to go home and be normal. But yet, that's called having a standard. That's called, I want to see people do better. Well, I don't know if I know something. Guess what? Educate yourself. Become an intellectual. You got Audible. I'll tell everybody to do this. Get the Audible and get the hardback and increase your reading. Increase your vocabulary. They try to say my son has trouble reading. So I gave him vocabulary words and I split it up per syllable. And the boy got it within 10 minutes. Tell me if the ancestors and the creator ain't good. See, to be a Faulkner, sometimes you gotta be the overachiever, and sometimes you gotta dig deep. I mean, so goddamn deep you're in China. If you one of my subscribers, we don't know failures. We only know setbacks. We don't lean to our own understanding. If it's something that's above our grade, we get the experts. We take on challenges very accordingly. We strategize and we empathize. Though we are one of many, we shall forever remain unique. But remember, though I may be unique, I have a goddamn army coming behind me. So there is no excuse for failure. There is no excuse for poor predicaments. But Officer Faulkner, it's so hard out here. You goddamn right it's gonna be hard. But you gotta understand, it's not the same way. It's never gonna be. Once you take the journey to greatness, excuse me. Once you take the journey to greatness, you can't go back. There's no way in hell that you're going to become a better individual without putting yourself out there first. There is no rhyme, there is no reason. You're going to have to do what needs to be done. But I don't know about it. You're going to have to understand that when you become a human being and an adult, you're going to have to put in some effort. You're going to have to put in what needs to be done. But. Yep. Yep. Well, it's not that fair. Oh well. Fly credit. Thank you for the cash app. Always appreciate it. See, you got to understand something. I and people like me, and probably most likely some of you out there, have taken the road less traveled. See, we used to think the thugs and everybody were the toughest guy on the streets. Sometimes it was tough to be the straight and narrow. Sometimes it was tough not having the most fashionably correct clothing on at the day. Because one, your parents probably couldn't afford it. And two, maybe it just wasn't your style. But walking to the beat of your drum, it's hard to actually appreciate who you are as a person and to see the growth. It's a beautiful thing. So when it comes to mating and dating, I'm sorry. We have to do much better because we can accomplish so much more. You cannot say, oh, the men are weak, they're dusty. Guess what? A good man is going to be dusty because he works hard for that family. Okay? A good man is going to be dusty. A good man is not going to be some clean guy at the end of the day. Not even the corporate niggas. Because he's in a boardroom sweating and thinking and trying to finesse his way to the top. That tie is off by 10:30. Definitely by 12 o'clock. There is no easy road to be great. You know the reason why we call them the elite is because they are willing to put in the fucking time and work. When I wrestled, I didn't even want it to be elite. I just wanted to be okay. But then when I started to progress, I became elite. And then when I got a taste, that taste of victory, I became addicted. I became intoxicated by victory. At that moment, I hungered for victory. I hungered for greatness. In the army, I hungered to be better. Well, what do you mean? Maybe we should just play fair. There's no fair. There is no fair. Because what's going to happen is this: you're going to get people who are going to just want it just as bad as you. They may not be on the same level. They may not be as physically gifted. But what's going to happen is they're going to outwork you. They're going to be more dedicated. They're going to be the ones to tell you it's my spot. And I'll be damned if I got to prove it to anybody else. But what do you mean? I deserve it too. Till you realize you don't deserve shit. You earn it. You earn your way up here. You earn your way just by waking up in the morning. You earn yourself just getting up. Now, I'm going to open it up for anybody who want to come up here. Going to talk. Tell me about your stories of triumph and tragedy and triumph. If not, I'll just end the bad boy shortly. But I tell you one thing from this stream, you're going to learn. We don't have quitters. We may take some bumps and bruises. We damn sure going to take some lumps, some black eyes, some bloody lips, busted noses, bruised knuckles, and damaged egos. But we don't quit. If we're messed up, our response is you should look at the next guy. That's how it goes. Well, I don't see nobody up here in the next 2 minutes. Shut down shortly, and then we'll do something in the afternoon. And we'll damn sure do a part two of this. Because guess what? Shit like this need to be heard. And by the way, we're gonna also talk about how man, woman, and child. What's up, Chaos?
And what's up? What's up? The same. What's up to everybody? So late night. I wish I had the little shame if I was closing my eyes and might drop
Oh
asleep.
no, I'm probably gonna shut it down in a few minutes because I
Okay.
was studying for the sergeant's oral
Oh,
with
good.
my coworker, and she and I came up with some great talking points and stuff like that, and we have to work on this shit because we said this. We getting promoted. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. So
There's
you're trying some different methods. Trying some strategy going into
uh-huh.
this. Because it's always a good strategy how to go into this to be more effective. Because let's say I fail it more than, let's say, once, right? Now I got to figure out a strategy, a tangible one that will possibly give me the best outcomes. Like in warfare,
Uh-huh.
battle warfare, you always got to
Uh-huh.
lay out the terrain and then
Oh
plan
yeah.
out where I'm going to move next. But
Oh yeah,
this
that's
didn't
part of
work. This
life.
way, still going to find a detour or some other alternate route that I'm missing.
That's that's part of life. That's
Oh yeah.
definitely part of life. Well, since I know this is late for everybody, I'm gonna shut it down, and we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it in the afternoon, and we're gonna do part two of this.
Mm-hmm.
So, from the chaotic one, from the Faulkner man, thank you for supporting. God bless.
And
Woo!
good night.
And good night, definitely.